So after playing this morning with these guys, he's so funny. He's so funny. You're so funny, Legacy. We decided to get him out and take a walk. So this is Tinker. Legacy, come on. Good boy. Let me kind of move this collar so that if your leash is coming out of the top, it's easier instead of your leash coming out of the bottom. They get tangled up and they step on their line. Hey, you know what I need is my that pink thing, you know, that holds the camera. Because then I can hold it. I hold it up here and you can see us walking better. I haven't used that in a while. Anyway, it's been now 45 minutes we've been trying to take a walk. We're trying desperately to take a walk here. I did not get my run in the last 2 mornings. So this is a puppy. He is 6 months old in a few days, the 4th of June. And this is Tinker from my girlfriend in California. And just structurally, this Legacy is going to be really big, and Tinker is really small. So I intentionally got a really super long line this morning. I have a line, if I still have it, it's orange and it floats, so when we go to the lake. So I intentionally brought a long line for my baby so he could be a baby. He got pee. Ooh, he's marking. He hadn't lifted his leg, but he is marking. Okay. Steffi, his Aunt Steffi, she's terrible. She'll mark till there's no pee left.
The other day, Bestie marked.
Oh, yeah.
Serenity got up, Bestie went over there and marked, and Bestie is Steffi's daughter.
That's right. I keep the bitchiest bitches of them all, trust me. Come on, you. Good boy. He hadn't had his breakfast this morning. So his full brother came just to visit because his folks had to go out of town. And I'm cold. Are you not cold? I'm cold. I got on pants. So this is, oops, somebody's pushed on the fence. I wonder if that was the horses. Look at that.
Yep.
Fence is wire stretched.
Well, the other day, a calf got out. So.
Yeah, that right there is where they're getting out. I'll tell Tim. He needs to come put up a panel. His name is Hondo. Legacy's full brother Hondo's here. We're going to get his hips x-rayed today. And he is a Dion times Callie. Boy. I love these collars. I don't want to walk down or up the hill. I just want to take an easy walk this morning. When I want to work out, I'll go down there and run back up.
Tinker.
So everybody wants to tell me how fit and trim their dogs are, and it's not true. This dog is not carrying any extra weight. This is a fit, trim. What's the matter? Come on. Puppy. And Tinker is in perfect. Her tail needs to gain some weight. She was so thin when we got her. Her tail hasn't finished fiddling out, but her body's looking much better, don't you think, sis? I mean, she's about to... Let's take her with us today and we'll weigh her. She's probably, I'd say 70, 75 pounds now. Oh, she's bigger than that. I think she may be 80 pounds. She's as small bitch as I've ever had, except in the Bordeaux's. I've had some nice... Oh, you know what that is? That's electricity. That's electricity. That's why he's upset. Come here. So something's catching on the hot wire. It's over there, and he can hear that. Something's catching on the hot wire and tripping the electricity. So it's a banana peel. It's a banana peel. Yeah, she has hunger issues. Don't let her eat that. You're not so hungry, you need the banana peel. She still, cries when she gets hungry. I mean, if she gets any kind of hungry. If she thinks she's hungry, she cries. Stop that and behave. Come on, I'm going to put the camera up so we can just really get a good walk in. They're kind of goofing around. Come on. I haven't got my cardio up at all. I might as well be walking to the sink or the kitchen table. House is coming together. Come on. We need to order those red, white, and blue collars for 4th of July. It's just a month before the 4th of July. We're a month away. Oh, I can't believe how cool it is. I'm going to check the weather. It couldn't be more than 64 degrees. Let these two walk side by side. Bring your dog up here. She's being terribly naughty. Just doing whatever she wants.
Thinker.
He sees the cattle.
Oh, look at him.
There's cows in there. It's true, there are cows in there. I think, Joan, I picked these up from somebody else. These aren't ours. I think he's already moved the ones we sold him to another farm. What you don't know about my neighbor is he owns lots of farms, and they're all paid for. He owns farms in Oklahoma. He owns another farm down at the bottom of the hill. Of course, he owns this beautiful farm. Beautiful buildings. I'm just glad he's still alive. Remember when... Oh, look how nice that front one looks. Isn't that a beautiful? Come on, we're not trying to scare the cattle. We're never trying to scare the cattle. Cattle don't do well when they're scared. They do well relaxed. Okay, I kind of want to get them shoulder to shoulder and see. You felt like Legacy was already taller than her. She kind of got the cob in the butt waddle going on, don't you think? I think she needs an adjustment. Well, she does. And sometimes I think what that is, structurally, I want you to look at her dock, where her tail is, to that first muscle, how that lays. See how much room? I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. So touch her tail.
Tinker.
Okay. No, I can't see. Come around here. Straighten her out. Okay, come around here and straighten her out. Just like you'd stack her in the ring. Just stack her.
Tinker.
If she's ever going to go in the ring, she's going to learn to stack. Okay. So, yeah, hold her up there. Okay, so now touch her tail. Okay, now touch where her tail attaches to her body. Right there. Okay. You got to keep doing this. She can't go in the ring and sit down. Yeah, make her stand up. Okay. So, yeah, make her stand up. Okay, so right there. See the hollow above that muscle? Okay. So her thigh muscle, right there, above that muscle, see how hollow and see how much room there is? Pick her back up. We're not hurting. Right there, where your thumb is. Right where your thumb is. So, now just stack her up there. Because I know you're just going to have to pick her up. There you go. Okay. So see her tail is set low. See how low her tail is set? And she's nicely angulated. She's standing.
She just doesn't
I know. Stand her up anyway. There you go, right there. Okay. And she looks straight there. But anyway, so touch her tail. Her dock of her tail. Okay,
She does
stand her
not
up.
like being
I don't care.
there.
Stand her up anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, stand her up. Okay, so right there, where your fingers are, see how much room there is from that to, in the dock of her tail. See how her tail is set low? Right there. See how her tail is set low? It's almost got a divot in it. That's really incorrect. I mean, we could improve on that.
Tinker.
I don't care if she wants to stand up or not.
Come
here. Stand her up. There you go, right there. Right there. So, stand her up some more. Is the hair growing back on her tail where she had lost all that hair?
A little.
Okay, bring her up to you. We probably should oil that and it'll grow back better. Okay, stand her up.
He like treats.
I got treats in my pocket. So I like hers. A lot I like about her, but I have noticed in doing this that, okay, now see where the muscle, that divot in the muscle on the side of her dock, the dock of her tail is where the tail sticks to the body. That's the dock. Right there. Right there. I have noticed when you have a lot of room. So let's look at Legacy. He's not like that. Quit. Stand up here. Quit. See, he's not like that. And so I have noticed when you have that much room on top of that muscle before you get to the hip joint, I have noticed that those dogs walk like they got a club up their butt. So walk her out in front of me and you'll see.
Tinker.
We had a dog named Peanut. Oh my gosh. Let me catch up with you. Go ahead. Just walk slow. Let me catch up with you.
Tinker.
Go ahead. Now she trots better than she walks. Let me catch up with you. Get her on your left side. Hold her in your hand on your left side, just like you were in the ring. Good. Now walk like you're in the ring. Just walk. I just want you to walk. But yeah, just like that. So people can see what I'm talking about when I say she's walking like she's got a cob up her butt. Which is probably a vulgar expression, but I don't know how else to say that her legs seem to be, she's not walking that bad right now, like that. So you've got her on your right side now, not that it matters. Hold her in your hand. Hold her with control. Now walk her. No, I'm done. There you go. Now, tray me dogs. So you can see Legacy. I've got a wad down there. You might want to grab that.
Legacy.
Okay, go ahead. Get him on your left side.
Legacy. Come on.
Now see how smooth he is. See how smooth he is. See how smooth he walks. Smooth, baby. Smooth, baby. So I'll say this too, just if anybody's still watching this. When Brick is a decent dog, both of his parents were better dogs than he is, so he produces better than himself. But when he lived with this very sweet family, wonderful family, had 3 small children. One wasn't old enough to go to school, and the other 2 were in kindergarten or first grade. I don't know, they were very young. Was wonderful with the boys. But the family, they had a very small backyard, and the lady was not taking him anywhere. And you need to get to town at least 3 times a week and meet people. She wasn't taking him anywhere, nor was he ever doing anything but getting on the couch and getting on the floor. going outside, made a crap, come back in, and that was it. When I got him and took him to a dog show, he was so weak from not getting any exercise. I did a turn, I thought the dog was going to fall down. I'm not kidding. And I told the lady, I said, you have to walk this dog. You have to, your yard isn't big enough. You have nobody here to exercise the dog. You have to walk the dog. I will. Well, I got him for another show. I don't know, 2 months later. Again, he was terrified. He had not been to town. He had not met any strangers. He was not, but he's not that way now, is he? No, he's wonderful. But a lot of it is training. He didn't want to go to town. He didn't want to meet anybody. So I just took him back. I just took him away from him, which they hadn't paid for him. He was my dog. And I hated to break the little boy's heart, but I needed a stud dog. I didn't need someone that was so weak they couldn't even run a circle without almost falling down. Now, I don't know what that one dog is, that bird dog. He knows me and he likes me, but the little cattle dog doesn't. And the cattle dog's very young. He's just a year old. We'll not go up any further. We don't want to upset him. Although I wish I knew what kind of dog that was. It's some kind of little bird dog. He'll come out and get a treat. Now, Handsome came up to us the other day. And of course, Handsome comes, he's a neighbor. He's Reagan's dog. Hi! Hi! So see the little bird dog without a tail, he'll come up and get a treat from me. And Handsome always comes up and gets a treat. And Sadie's even getting better. And Legacy was like, there's dogs running at us. I said, no, they're just running toward me to get a treat. They're not running at you. He kind of got up, but he settled down. So that would have been the good thing last weekend, to have him at the show, would be to practice being at the show. There wasn't even 500 dogs there. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think the final.
The limit was like 1,500.
Yeah. Well, we've been to them that big, but this one, they said they were going to close at 800, and I think there just wasn't that many people because there was no air-conditioned building to leave your dogs. Then the site wasn't air-conditioned, so somebody like with an English Mastiff, if it would have been, you can't tell what the temperature's going to be. If it would have been 90 degrees down there, they could have died. I mean, they could have died trying to, especially if they're not used to it, trying to show. So it's just not worth the risk of showing in an unair-conditioned building. You're right, he is taller than her already.
How old is she?
She's 2.5. She was 2 last November. Come on, love.
He's got a stick.
Yeah, he's got a stick. He's funny. Oh, I'm hungry. Before we take another walk, let's get Serendipity and Infinity out, but I'm gonna run make me some
I
shake.
had some Eggos when I got house this morning.
I want a smoothie is what I want. With all my
I'm
supplements.
going to practice with Legacy like in
Okay. Yeah. So you knew exactly what I meant when I said take him in hand. Good. Beautiful. How smooth that dog goes. All right. Come on back. I got treats in my pocket. So the whole point is he's doing what you want him to do instead of what he wants to do. Okay, come back so I can see him. Good. Yeah, he's good and straight. Here, let me get you some treats.
Yeah.
You ain't got no pockets. All you got on is a pair of Walmart sack. Come on. Oh, yeah, you got a pocket in your jacket. Come on.
Legacy.
Oh, I see. They've got little spandex under them. He dropped his stick. Good. That's good. He's going to be such a show boy. He's going to be such a show boy. Good. Okay, so we never touch the foot like that. You can only touch the hock, okay? So gently close around the hock with your... Okay, you're reaching incorrectly. Change. No. Change hands. There you go. There you go. The thumb. You can, yeah, you can do that. The thumb. There you go, just like that. That's the way you do it. Just like that. That's the way you do it. That's the only way you do it. That's the only way you need to be moving the leg. You can do that. So, people that reach down and move the paw do not know what they're doing. You can always tell. There you go, just like that. Exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So if he's light, but if you got a really heavy dog, you're going to have to use your other hand to get his weight off his shoulder. That looks great. Of course, he's very young. I mean, technically his hocks could be back a little further, just a little bit further. Oh yeah, look at those teeth. Doesn't he have a beautiful butt? He's wonderful. He looks like a whippet right now a little bit. I do have him light, but I'd rather have him this way than be too heavy. Oh, you can show him at our next show. Thinking about going to Oklahoma City. Oh yeah, you're not going with me because it's the 4th of July. Then after the 4th of July, I've got 3 litters due. I gotta go back to work. Ace, we gotta get Ace up. Let's get him tonight, okay, before you leave, so that I don't have to come get him in the morning, because Mark's coming to shoe him, and I want front shoes on him if I ever want to ride him.
Tex doesn't need shoes, does he?
I don't know. Check your calendar.